Hello and welcome, guys, to our preview show of Game Week 4 this week. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's not waste any time. Premier League is back this week again. So are we. Um, Great week, I think this week is going to be. We had good, international break this week again. We saw Harry Kane scoring. We saw Ronaldo scoring the other week, and so I think everyone is on top-notch form right now. And of course, if you haven't heard, there won't be any Brazilian players this week again, because Brazilian FA has sanctioned the ban on their players. I think a lot of players will be missing this week again. That I think Rafinha for Leeds. We have Thiago Silva missing for Chelsea. Of course, Thiago Silva has not been starting for much games, but he was a crucial part of us holding on to that 1 point against Liverpool last week. I mean, the week before that. Again, Firmino is already injured, so I don't think this would affect Liverpool that much. Fabinho and Alisson will be missing this game. And we have Ederson missing from Man City, and I think Carson, one of the oldest goalkeeper in the game, is going to start the game. That's what I think, at least, unless they put Kyle Walker in the goalkeeping again. Okay, so we have some great fixtures of Game Week 4 now. Let's not waste any time and begin with it. The first game we have right now is Crystal Palace versus Spurs. Bad news for Spurs fan. Son is injured, and I heard Davinson Sanchez, and there are a few other people who have a little bit of nick coming back from international break. Crystal Palace again. We have already spoke about it in my previous podcast that they had a great squad. They have been backed by their board for the manager. Patrick Vieira has been completely backed. What I mean is, so the game will be held in Selhurst Park. So Spurs going on there. Nuno still haven't dropped a point. They have been great, and they are top of the table. Of course, it's debatable, but yeah, nothing taken back from Spurs. They are on the top of the table. This match going forward will be there won't be any there won't be Son, and we might be seeing some regulars missing this game as well, from the news what we have read. But good news, Kane will be starting this game. Again, going to Crystal Palace, this must be easy work for Spurs. I see Nuno's team winning by 2 to 3 goals, though they haven't won more than a goal since the beginning of this season. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, I think since it's their home, I think they can put up a fight. It's very much possible that Nuno will be going on a defensive output this game as well. I don't see them going on a full attacking. I don't see Nuno's team ever going on full attacking. So, but yeah, fair enough. They have been getting their points. So going against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park, this might be a great game, great matchup to see between those those teams. Crystal Palace again, not in a great form, but they did manage to get a draw, I think, last time around. So this would be a good outing for them against Spurs. So my prediction for this game, I think Spurs will be smashing Crystal Palace around 2-0 to at least 3-0. Definitely. I don't see any other result panning out right now. At least Patrick Vieira will need a little bit more of experience in Premier League to actually put down, output some good results. For now, I think Spurs have the upper hand on this match. Again, this might be a factor that Son missing might hurt them, but I don't see them. But I don't see how it's going to affect that much longer, because if there was no Harry Kane, let's say, it would have been a bit more of troublesome. But there is since Harry Kane, and they can, I think, easily slot down some other players there. But this is going to be a problem going forward. But this match, I think Spurs will be smashing Crystal Palace. Going on to the next match, it's an interesting one. Arsenal versus Norwich, probably the last match of Arteta if he loses this one. Arteta, we have already spoken immensely about Arteta before. I think he needs a bit more of an experience in Premier League, or we have been a bit harsh to him, to be frank. The matches that he had previously in the Premier League, Brentford, Chelsea, and Man City, it's been pretty hard. You don't want to match up against the team which has just come up in the league and going against the European champions, and then again going against Premier League champions is a hard thing. So this will be a match where we'll be judging Arteta and Arsenal altogether. Against Norwich, bear in mind, Norwich have scored us a goal at least. Pukki has put in a goal. But Arsenal till now have conceded a lot of goals, but haven't scored a single one, and are a losing streak of 3 matches. So this is a very important match for Arsenal to come back. This is almost a 6-pointer. Of course, this is not a 6-pointer, but this you can consider this as a 6-pointer if you see Norwich and Arsenal's positions in the league this time. Norwich have been smashed final by Man City. Arsenal have been smashed final by Man City. So this is going to be a equal game. But Arsenal, to be fair, must be winning this. Come on, you don't want to see Arsenal losing to Norwich City. Of course, me as a Chelsea fan would love to see that, but come on, it shouldn't be happening. That's not fair to Arsenal. But yes, going forward, I really expect Arsenal to actually show up their quality against Norwich. Norwich again, the biggest yo-yo side I've ever seen. I don't know, they can't choose what they want to play, Premier League or Championship. Every time they come up, they seem to be losing the plot, and so far they haven't been doing that great actually. Last time around with against Leicester, they did have a good outing, but there was no output again. Against Liverpool, I did see some sparks. Again, Alisson did a fantastic save in that match, and we see Norwich actually losing those. So this match is going to be held at Emirates. So yes, Emirates. So this is going to be a home advantage for Arsenal, and they're going to have few of their players back. I think Partey was training, so he might be back in this game. So Arsenal should be fair and square winning this one. So, and to be frank, what I think is if this match, if Arteta loses this match, I don't see him how he stays in the job anymore. I think Arsenal must be mad putting him back as a coach for the next match. I think he should be sacked immediately if he loses Norwich game. I think a lot of Arsenal fans would agree with me. If you don't, please comment, and we'll take in your comments next time when we do a podcast. So Arsenal versus Norwich again. We will see a return of Thomas Partey. Ben White might come back in, and we might see a lot of players who are not playing those previous matches, and we might be seeing likes of Said Kolasinac and others are sitting out in a bench where they belong. I personally want to see Ben White again coming back. I want to see how Arsenal's main team perform when they come back on ground. So Arsenal versus Norwich, great match. I think I certainly would be watching that. So this is going to be an amazing one. So hopefully Arsenal turns this around. If not, bye-bye Arteta. Okay, moving on, we have Brentford versus Brighton. Brentford have been in a good form. Actually, for a side who has just been promoted to the Premier League, they have been quite good. And Brighton, we know Brighton. Graham Potter, he's done an amazing job at Brighton. He always does those a great job at Brighton. We see expected goals a lot more from Brighton. We see Neil Maupay is in form again. So Brighton versus Brentford. What I see is Brentford actually going pretty much cautiously in this game. I think Brighton has great strike force, so they will be on a front this game, and this could turn out to be another draw. I will not rule that out, but I certainly see this Brighton clinching this game. They should be clinching this game. They have a great squad, better squad than Brentford, and Brentford are yet to come back in form. Not come back in form as in yet to hit a form of running games. Like they are yet to score. Ivan Toney is still yet to come back to his proper form. So he's still adapting to Premier League. So we will see better from Brentford as the time goes on, as the season goes on. So coming back to Brentford and Brighton, I clearly see Brighton beating Brentford. The worst case scenario, it can be a draw. I don't see how Brentford win this Brighton game. Again, if Ivan Toney and a lot of others, Brentford team comes back, plays really well, we do see we can see a great Brentford side beating Brighton. So, but for me, I do see Brighton beating Brentford this week. Moving on to next game, Leicester, Man City. Leicester again. Vardy will be back. Man City will be missing Ederson, which is very crucial. We'll be seeing Scott Carson in goal, and we have seen Carson making a few mistakes when he's coming on the goal. We saw how it went, and of course, fair enough. It's an emergency call. and I think they had their second goalkeeper is injured for some reason, if I'm not wrong. So Leicester versus Man City, this can be a repeat of the first leg of the same game last season, where we saw Vardy clinching the game from Man City's jaw. So this might be a repeat of that. So fair and square, let's just give it to Leicester. There might be an upset on cards, but Man City should be good enough should have enough firepower, saying that they don't have a striker, but they did put in a lot of goals, 5 goals last time and previous time against Norwich City. So Man City still have a lot of power to go in against Leicester. So I do see Man City winning this, but do not rule out upset on cards. Upset. So because it is on cards, because it's Jamie Vardy's team, it's Leicester, and they can upset any big team in the league. So and Man City not having likes of let's say Ederson. So this might affect Man City minutely. I don't see they're not going against the really big team. So against Leicester, they must be fair, and they must be fairly good enough. Let's just be honest here. So Man City, I see this winning fair more comfortably against Leicester. Moving on to the big match, I will be waiting this. I will be waiting for this match desperately. This is Manchester United versus Newcastle at Old Trafford. Return of CR7, return of the great Ronaldo, one of the GOATs in the game. We will be seeing him. I don't know. I will be lost for words when I watch him play again in Premier League, to be honest. Watching Ronaldo again in United shirts, it's going to be great at Old Trafford with fans back in the game against Newcastle. Well, Newcastle will be shaking the boots, to be honest, when they see this United team coming against them. And to be honest, according to me personally, I think United have the best forward attacking lineup right now in the league with Ronaldo, Mason Greenwood, and Jadon Sancho. And let's say if they have a great midfielder with Bruno Fernandes. Of course, they are a bit lacking in CDM, which I think I heard rumors of Declan Rice somewhere going to Manchester United yesterday night, but I don't know how far that is true. And let's just be honest, there are a lot of teams who are looking for a CDM, and it's not going to be that easy for Manchester United to just pull off Declan Rice. But I did hear some rumors of Declan Rice going to Manchester United yesterday. Manchester United versus Newcastle. Again, I do not see how Newcastle is going to win this one. If they do win, this is going to be a great surprise for me. I see Manchester United winning this with a clean sweep. This might be a cricket score, to be honest. Manchester United, again, with Ronaldo, that kind of a vibe, that kind of, you don't want to miss this game. Honestly, you don't want to miss this game. This is going to be a great one. Absolutely fantastic one. So Manchester Newcastle, my personal view is Manchester United wins this by some margin. So expect a big scoring game here. Moving on, Southampton versus West Ham. Southampton has been regressing after their sale of players. They did manage for a draw last time around, but against West Ham, who have been in a super form, Antonio have been fire this season since he started. So Michael Antonio against Southampton, I see Michael Antonio scoring at least 1 goal and assisting another one, if not scoring that. Southampton have been a very single-minded side right now. I don't think they have enough quality anymore to challenge some of the sides in Premier League, top sides in Premier League. So Southampton versus West Ham, I see it's a very one-sided game. I see West Ham actually dominating this with some power, actually, because let's be honest, West Ham with the current squad they have, and they did add Kurt Zuma. I think he'll be playing this game. So I think they have enough defensively and offensively to go against Southampton. So Southampton, I think this is the game where they need to be careful. I think this is the game where they need to be defensive. They need to take their chances against West Ham, do some proper counterattacks. I don't see them winning this game unless they do something adventurous. And if they sit down and do they play a low block game, I think Michael Antonio is going to tear them into pieces. So again, next match again, going forward with Wolves versus Watford versus Wolves. W versus W. Watford versus Wolves again. Wolves have been a solid team. They have been losing all 3 games in a trot. They're not. They have not been getting those wins they are supposed to. They are a good side. We have seen them playing with quality in certain games. They have been playing well against certain teams. They have been playing well against Manchester United. Of course, they couldn't get. They don't have the end product. Adama Traore, if he had that final output, he would have been one of the best players to watch out in the league. He still is one of the best players to watch out in the league, but again, zero final output. The reason Wolves are struggling right now. 3 games in a trot, great performances, but no output. So if they do such thing as Watford, I have seen Watford having few players who are really good at clinching chances. Watford have been brilliant with Ismail Sarr and a few other players. And I really think if Wolves again go with this mentality of good playing mentality and keep trying, because they did come close with Trincao and few players last match again. This match might go in favor of Wolves if they actually keep playing. But again, they have that problem of not getting those goals and going really near and not scoring. Adama Traore, Trincao, and they have a lot of good players in their squad. Let's be honest. Wolves have a great squad right now. They have a Premier League squad. So going against a team like Watford, who have just been promoted, I think Wolves should have enough in their locker to win this game. Watford again, they can throw up a surprise because I have seen Watford after they have come to Premier League. They have been playing well against a lot of teams, and they have luckily they have been playing well. Better than Norwich than I expected. I always felt that Norwich would be the team who would survive this game, but clearly Norwich are hell-bent on proving me wrong, and they have been playing like shit. So I think Watford might be somewhere there of relegation battle, but yeah, the Wolves I think should be safe in this game. I think they should be playing well and they should be scoring this game. I go for Wolves again in this game. I don't see Watford winning this. Again, there might be upsets on this game because Watford are a good side, but yeah, I really think Wolves gonna win this easily. Next, going to my team, that is Chelsea versus Aston Villa. I think it's a tough match. Aston Villa have done some great business in this transfer window. We will be missing Thiago Silva, but I don't think that should be a problem for us because we have some great defenders who can replace Thiago Silva. So it shouldn't be an issue for us. We should be wiping floor with Aston Villa. But again, Aston Villa, like I said, had great transfer window. They have great players in the squad again. So it is going to be a tough match. This is going to be at Stamford Bridge. So I really expect Chelsea to be doing well. We'll have a lot of our great players coming back as well. So I do really see Chelsea beating Aston Villa pretty easily. So Chelsea versus Aston Villa, I really think Chelsea winning. I see Chelsea winning this pretty easily. So Aston Villa might. Last time we played Aston Villa, they did beat us with a good margin. If it wasn't for Spurs bottling, if it wasn't for Spurs winning that game and Leicester bottling, we wouldn't have been in the Champions League spot. Of course, we would have been. We are the European champions, but again, that would have been a different pressure going into Champions League with knowing the fact that we won't be in Champions League spot if we don't win this one. So thank you, Spurs, again. Chelsea versus Aston Villa again. Let me put it straight. I see Chelsea wiping floor with Aston Villa. If they don't, it's a problem. We should be beating teams like Aston Villa if we are targeting for title this season. I think, and we are. And I think Chelsea are the favorites to win the titles this season, just behind Manchester City and Manchester United. It's not that much of a gap. I really think all the 4 teams, Manchester City, Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool, are really close, and it's going to be really tight in this season. And I don't want Chelsea to prove me wrong by losing this game with Aston Villa. I really want us to rack up as much points as we can, because we have Man City coming up, we have Manchester United coming up, which is really going to be tight games. These are the games which we must be getting all the 3 points. Moving on, we have Leeds versus Liverpool. a fantastic game. This is going to be, let's be honest, this is going to be a great game. Leeds are going to miss Rafinha, who has a great output in their matches recently. So Leeds are going to miss their other player, but against Liverpool, Liverpool will be missing Allison and Fabinho. So this might actually turn out to be a great match, to be honest. This might actually look like very similar to the first game we had last season, Leeds versus Liverpool, and this is going to be at Leeds home ground. So this is going to be great. We're going to have a lot of Leeds fans crowding there, and against Liverpool, a big team, and I think this is going to be personally a great match. I don't see how. I honestly can't predict this one, to be honest. Let me see. What are the win percentages of this game? I don't really see how Leeds will be more than this, but Liverpool missing Fabinho and Allison. Well, this might be something. Let's just see that. Okay. There's a with taking a fact of Fabinho and Allison missing, I see 70% win rate of Liverpool. Oh, not bad. You know, with that kind of a stat, I would not be scared. But Leeds again, they can throw anything. They are a bit of a surprise side. When you don't expect them to play really well, they're going to just tear up the field, and it's at Ellen Road. So I see Leeds actually going all out against Liverpool. So this is going to be one of the highlight matches of this week, what I believe. So coming back to the last game, that is Everton versus Burnley. Great matchup. Like I said, Rafa Benitez have done a great work with Everton, and this game against Burnley, it's not going to be any different. And Burnley is going to be a very resilient side. Let's just say Burnley, with this new rules of letting fouls go, minor fouls go, this is going to be really advantageous for Burnley, and this is something we are going to see more often. That Burnley have given a pass in all the games, and they can actually, and I see strong chances of Burnley, not really struggling this time around. I think they will be pretty much safe. So this match, I see Everton winning this, but Burnley with their physicality can throw up a surprise. So again, this must be a good watch. This will be a good watch, actually. So something to look out for in the end. Something early next week. Something is better than nothing. Let's just say we will have a good start to the next week. Everton versus Burnley. I think we have covered most of the games then. That's it, guys. This was a quick review. Quick preview of the games we have coming in this game week 4. We will have a complete review next week again, how the games go on and what are the results. For now, again, like I said, we would be looking at big games, that is Manchester Newcastle. We have Chelsea, Aston Villa. Then we have Arsenal, Norwich. Arsenal, Norwich. Then we have Crystal Palace, Spurs. A lot of good games to watch out this week again. Great again to watch Premier League back again this week. And yeah, so that's it. Please like and subscribe if you love my content. I'll be continuing to output this every week. We'll try to grow as a channel and continue improving our content. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you have any views. We can take up the questions next week in our podcast. Thank you again, and bye.